Football League.
It's just about game time as we're settled into Tampa's Raymond James Stadium. Tonight's a pair of NFC foes squaring off. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Isaac Gorindo to return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. They're led out by the fourth-year passer out of Iowa State, Brock Purdy.
From Mr. Irrelevant just 3 years ago to one of the highest-paid quarterbacks in the NFL, Brock Purdy has just been the model of competitive grit. And Kate, these 49ers just feed off of it. Is he the most talented? No, but he plays with tremendous heart, and his teammates follow him.
They will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
First down, 49ers.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Purdy on the play action. Fires right away, but incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be second down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So it's second and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroyed that play, they destroyed drives. Well done, defense.
After the sack could really use a big play here on second down. It's second and 15. Shotgun snap for Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back way this game, but no results yet.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Third and long for him here. Throwing the out route complete. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it fourth and short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Piniero's kick is good. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Anytime you go on the road and you can put points on the board on your opening drive, job well done.
Now Piniero on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Sean Tucker. And he He's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. And at the helm, coming off a career-best performance in year 7 here in the NFL, the #1 overall pick back in 2018 out of Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
I firmly believe the NFL is better with quarterbacks like Baker Mayfield in it. His teams, they just embrace his feisty, chippy attitude he plays with. They also embrace the production he's shown. Massive new career best a season ago with 4,500 yards, 41 touchdowns.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. They fake the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 19 on that pickup. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Quickly into the hands of Evans. He dodged the tackle. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, #1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
On 1st down, they're going to run with Irving. Running their full steam ahead, but they ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Baker now from the gun. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. That one's out and cut on the right side. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
On 4th down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. The kick by McLaughlin is good. We're all tied up now in the first half.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Sky Moore on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Well, Brock, this game, like all of our games this week, one piece of our John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. The way that the NFL and all of us here at EA Sports honor a legendary figure in the history of this game on a holiday he held dear. So for Brock, myself, everybody on our great EA Sports crew, hope you had an excellent Thanksgiving, everybody, and a great weekend of football. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's a gain of 8 and a 49-yard first down.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They've got a first to begin the frame. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
From the gun is Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Trying to throw this from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
The 49er first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, 49ers.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Here's Purdy to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Give him 8 on that one. And that gives the 49ers the first.
49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Vontae David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Purdy to throw it. Completed over the middle. Small gain down to the 23. That play made by Jacob Parrish.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. They kick the running back in motion. Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. 3rd and short. Here's Purdy. It's caught. Pearsall has it. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
As a 49er first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And they'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get some late points and the lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Cameron Johnson. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Buccaneer offense getting out there for their second drive. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. First down, here's Baker. Complete to his man, Sterling Shepard. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. From the gun, Mayfield. Finds the in route complete. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Mayfield now from the gun. That's brought in downfield by Otten. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. Pick up there of 39 yards. And the Bucs have the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
He brings it in, and he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Once more, it's Mayfield. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Mike Evans with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers tie things 10-10. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First down, 30 to throw. Hits his running back. And he'll get it up to the 44. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards.
Just a yard left to go on second down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. He'll throw it. That's brought in by Jennings. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Eddie Pinheiro out to try to put up 3 here for the Niners. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, thanks for that hard work, Scott. These two teams ready to break this tie as we welcome you back for the third quarter. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Tucker now on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And he's going to be out of bounds with some outstanding field position right at midfield. The Buccaneers getting their offense set to go to begin the third. And they could take control of the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. They're going to start the half with a give to Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On the give, this is Irving. And a nice sub here on first down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Once again, Irving. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Here's Mayfield. That's caught for the first. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. When each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
This is Irving on second. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be third down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on third down. Here he goes, third and long. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7.
49ers 10.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Window to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. Play action now with Purdy. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. This one misses the tight end. And it sets up second down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
He was taken down.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
On third down, Purdy. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
On fourth down, looks like 49ers sending out Thomas Morstead now to punt. He has it at the 22. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes. Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
5 still to go here. This is second down. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Right back to Irving now. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Buccaneers football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on for one final quarter. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Motion man sent left. Going to the ground again on first. Quite the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get it behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Baker now from the gun. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down. 3rd and long, Mayfield. That one's good to Godwin. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. White's going to try to smash his way in. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Buccaneers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14.
49ers 10. Chase
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. Moore with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
Dumps it off to his running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Shotgun snap for Purdy. That one's incomplete over the middle. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. Taken in on the right side by Pearsall. And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Irving on the counter. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Here's the give to Irving. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. We send him left out of the slot. 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Brought in left side by Godwin. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Irving on the inside give. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now it's Irving. He's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers stretch their lead to 21.
49ers 10. Chase
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flight. Lindo to return it. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. 49ers hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. First down throw by Purdy. Completed left side there to Jennings. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Looking for his wide receiver there. So second down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Second and 10. Again, it's Purdy. Short pass brought in. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. He's going for it himself. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Purdy on first down. Throwing the out route complete. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Purdy throwing here on first. That's going to be caught by his back, McCaffrey. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
To the left side and wheeled in by Kittle. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one. So it's a win for the Buccaneers. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners. As with that, we sign off from Tampa.